Seriously,
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Whoa, it's really freezing in here, man. Did AC just break or something? Now let's actually then check our Digilines. Don't you get scared when taking a bad hacker? Nope. Nothing else then. We'll go into that later, but first all, let's actually get this quest over with. Oh, no quests. That's weird. Do I just, like, go into it? Like, yo, we got texted. Oh, that's a Dree girl again. Nice lady. At least she look cats. That's a bad thing, actually. Oh, wait, her voice just cut out immediately. I do wonder what's up with her. Hey, me again on the matter. I got a new case out for you, Mason. Why don't you just drop on by so we can all talk about it? Alright. It's my mistake. Now let's get this over with. Farm expansion plug. We'll take that, yes. But last time we just dealt with a fake police officer. A person got hacked or possessed by a Vegemon, which if I was possessed by a Vegemon, I'd be totally humiliated. I would be okay with Groundmon, a War Greymon. But being possessed by a Vegemon? Oh, that sucks. Sucks so much. It's like humiliating. For whenever Garrett I'm idea, because she can sign Nanako Brodway, it's also in Fritz again. Just keeps pumping out in cold air for no reason constantly. Nobody ever can switch thing on. But the thing is, though, nobody can ever find anything wrong with it at all, and the businesses are all lost about what's we're doing in the matter, and they came to us. That's where we also come in the matter. People aren't getting much work done either anymore, so I told them to leave it all to us. But if we can all get to the bottom of this mess, I'm so sure they'll actually just love us for it all forever. Yeah, but they just need to get used to the cold. It's like how my school when I live in Alabama, they can't deal with the cold. When I asked for it to be cooled down to a good freeze level, they all got like, nah, we can't deal with the cold. I mean, we gotta accept the cold. It's good. It's refreshing. Wait, huh? You actually keep getting transmissions from some random person? Some random someone, huh? Well, isn't she really cute, I had to admit. But the white noise in this whole area is really bad, too. I can't even make what she ever saying either. Where's this even coming from? Oh, damn it all, cut out again. With what? You're actually saying that the same tradition came in where it was also called at when you were talking to some random person? We actually might be closing in on the cause then. Well, if so, then our next step is actually resolve this whole thing immediately, plain and simple. Now, I'm going to see if I can actually figure out the signals of origin in life. You ask around about the air conditioning if you wouldn't mind. Alright then. Let's look around. I think the first person was a business person. Nope. Not you. Now let's check in the CD shop. Nope. Let's check here. There's a medal. We're taking that. Caragamon expert. That's good. Same thing over here. So let's go to the next area. No. Nope, and no one's there, so... Okay, we gotta get into that game tournament later. I know that for certain, so... We gotta talk to this person, I know that for sure. Let's save... Oh, you wanna know how the AC broke that day? Beats me, man. I have no idea. That's so odd, though. We don't even have a central unit anymore. They're too expensive and old. So how could everyone's AC even go out like that? Oh, you actually don't even know about the central unit? Oh, back when this very place first opened that day, there was a very big underground unit the unit that also controlled the very AC for the whole building. Everyone had to get in line to even use it. So it feels like the very old Sun unit is going out again. But the way it ever worked was that every store in the whole facility circulated the cold air up to their stores with fans. What? Why was there a Sun unit in the first place on the ground at all? I don't know, man. Well, that was just a refrigerator, certain something I know. Haha. What do you think it was? I think last time I checked, it was a body in there. It was Japanese old vacuum tube computer. Can you ever believe it? The room that the computer was also hosting was also right here in Nanako. A very big deal for us, I have to say on the matter. I have no idea what ever happened to it. There's no way nothing left anymore of it anymore. And even though if there were, there are no records left about where it is. Nobody remembers where it was either, though. Like an orphan child, the room itself might as well be an urban legend. But I can definitely tell you one thing: it's really cold out there. Although it's nothing wonders for coffee sales these days today for us. Well, that's good for you. Yeah, people would expect you at all at the beginning of this game. I figured it out where that Scunian came from, so get back to the office immediately when you can, alright? Alright, what you got? Nice work with your investigation. Now what have you got to report on the matter? This is the first time ever I've heard of that whole computer in the first place. But with that very info from our kind employee, it's all starting to click for me right now into my brain. Right, click for me now. That's good. Right now, like I mentioned before, no matter I figured out whoever the girl in those transmissions actually is. Her name's actually Fumi Yuki. She was a very good breakout pop-out idol from a few decades back in your time. What we've all been seeing actually, the avatar on screen, is her very appearance when she was still in her prime as an idol. But somebody is therefore using a terminal inside the very Nanako Brodway system broadcasting her likeness. And then the signal seems to be coming from the very fourth floor. Looking at the map, it's also right inside the wall at K Cafe they don't know about. Legally, the whole the whole thing has been played out like a little horror story movie, hasn't it? The long lost idol relaying her message from the inside the wall. Luckily, we didn't have any parents or dead children. But with your report, it's all coming together now. But we've all uncovered pieces of Narco Broadway history that not even the very owner of K Cafe is that even go to who historian could ever claim to even know about then. But enough talk and chit chat. It's actually time to even head back to the karaoke, and I'll be coming along for this very one next time too. Hey man, I got a weird message from a random girl. When I answered it, it just got real cold all of a sudden, like out of nowhere. It's a snow woman. She's cursed us all. It has to be her. I'm worried I'm gonna be turned to an icicle like that frost last person. Yeah, I can hardly even believe it anymore, but it definitely has been really chilly in here. I mean, I got a bad feeling about this. Maybe I'll just go home and go to the U.S. The Snow Woman. The very MO sure does with that very folktale in the bill, though. Even the idol's name, Fuyumi Yuki, also means Winter Snow Woman. But Snow Woman herself shows up in a very lot of stories from regions with cold climates. But definitely the first time ever she's taken from as an old 80s idol. But it's pretty fitting for Nanako Broadway. All things considered on her. We are that old after all. Anyway, though, still, don't really act quickly enough. She's going to damage this very place's reputation for food. So let's all get a move on immediately already. Alright. Let me check it. My Digimon messages. You're working hard on the job, boss. I'm not going to keep it up. Thanks. I'm pumped up now. Thanks to you. I'll do my best. It's tail. It's its tail. Listen, what's your friend or his hair color? Or his hair color. I wish it was red, but it's black as a raven hair color. Nothing more. Time to save. Well, this is actually it. The transmission should be coming from the other side of the whole room, from here. Yet there's no door at all, and there are no signs of water being tampered with either. What's even going on here? Someone must have really didn't want this to be seen. Ah, no, it's not good. It's a ghost girl. But in our transmission of all things, that just about even confirms that we're even in the right spot now then. Yep. Hey, I don't really like the looks of this whole thing. It's a real cover-up scheme. Anyway, it's like she's noticed us all trying to meddle with her life. Now it's even colder than before. You're probably less than affected by her tricks thanks to your unique body, and you like the cold anyway. Oh no. Oh, did you actually find something? Yeah, let's see then. So there's an entry point inside space on that very wall. Don't even worry about me. You just go on ahead and get in there, okay? And hopefully we don't die. I'm kidding, we're not gonna die. And we know she should be worried about lawsuit if we lose. We got that done. Last time I think we didn't recap that. I'm gonna try to recap more often because I think it's gonna make you happy, overseers. I think that's what we usually do to keep people interested. Anyway, though, what happened was basically dealt with a hospital affair. I'm questioning how legally we didn't get caught. We dealt with the crazy woman, as we all know, and we hate her. Who doesn't know? We all love to hate her. She did get a happy end, but well, basically she also tried to do a police officer, which I'm questioning that one. Like legally, I'm questioning that. And then the police officer's on duty, so that's another thing. Yeah, it should be questioned a little. And basically, that's pretty much it. Oh, Caramon, I'll actually be taking that data. Alright, good old boxing victory. Anyway, though, overseers, I'm gonna cut back to you after I accidentally get 200% Caramon data. You can't blame a guy for that, right? And there, you can't blame me for getting that, can ya? Yeah, let's go see where this leads now. Nope, not done with you yet. Gotta get those free items. But we know where to go. Let's go. I gotta admit though, the internet's back on. Hopefully, we don't deal with some crazy person stealing people's power lines just to sell for a quick buck. I mean, seriously, who? I mean, that actually happened in my place. Like, that actually happened. Like, what's the heck wrong with people? Like, you steal someone's internet? Like, they can't use the internet. They like can't use technology. Like, how do you expect people without using their wires and all that? That's what I'm just saying, you know. It's messed up sometimes. Seriously, and people just go crazy. Like, I know money's important and all, but still, you gotta like learn to just not steal stuff like that. I mean, that's just like, aren't y'all afraid of getting shocked? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on 24/7. I mean, if I doesn't stop, like it's going in there, so you're gonna get shocked because you killed yourself for being a dumb idiot and just like trying to steal wires. Seriously, it's dangerous. Like, jeez Louise, what is wrong with people? All right then. Guess we don't need it. Well, overseas, I'm just gonna warp back to where I was at. All right, it's time to do this. Go, Kane. Thank you. Please help me. Please help me. Yep, that'd be better. That's what she used last time, so it's good. Ah, no. Just make it colder. It's not cold enough for me. I need it to be an Arctic level now. Not everyone, until everyone's frozen solid like me. All right. And we got, well, got one to come Galgamon, so that's good. First of all, let's go for a good old Wind Claw. Then we use our main stuff. And you missed that! Alright then, let's go for a good old what Satan Knuckle instead. Pepper Breath. And a good old Spiral Blow. And we won. He's swag us down, so cute. But it was so cold out there. Thanks again for taking care of him. That was one real nasty glitch out there. You definitely saved the day, really. You must have come over when you heard my voice out there, right? Nah. Oh, you actually didn't. You're just a cyber sleuth working a case for a good company. I didn't really get it. But whatever's all well ends well, am I right? Digimon's rampaging really had caused so much trouble out there. Oh, wait, who the hell am I? Let's be honest, I don't even really know myself. After getting a few swigs, I knocked myself out with my memory too. I also been stuck inside this very wall the whole time, you see. Oh, hey, it's finally stopped blowing cold air here when I try to talk to you. Good job. You did so much out there. You must be real tired after being killed almost. You know, it would definitely have been a real sad state of affairs if we all had somehow managed to freeze to death here in Tokyo of all places. That'd be a real wimpy stuff. So, you actually found a cat Digimon with amnesia. Very rare. Well, you solved one mystery immediately, then only to stumble into another case of me somehow. It seems for us we always get crazy stuff happening. Come back here and we'll look into it. An amnesiac Digimon of all things, huh? Every time I just think I've seen everything in my life, I get proven wrong somehow, yet again by God. I take it to those transmissions with Fuyumi Yuki were all you're doing out there then? Yep, I'm afraid I wasn't really able to move around once Frigimon started going crazy and trying to kill everyone with ice. So I had to call for help somehow with some backup and I had to send out those messages all the time. Well, I did really come from a vacuum tube computer after inside a wall. Hold on, that also means that the vacuum tube computer was really there behind the wall this whole time in our lives. Yeah, I've been asleep inside a computer for a really long time. I only just woke up recently. Is Michael Jackson still popular? And when I actually had no idea who I ever was or what I was in life, or I was even doing inside that vault in the first place. So I decided to go and see what I can learn. Then that was when I stumbled upon an internet connecting the very vacuum tube computer to the rest of the building. And I know I'm the criminal here, but please give me a benefit of the doubt of mercy and pardon me. Wait, intranet then? You must actually mean networking lines that only operate inside Nanako Brodway itself. Yeah, my good friend, so I was just playing around, toying around like how you could play with a computer. That was when Digimon just suddenly appeared and jumped me. He was just originally Digimon was created as a result of a glitch in the air conditioning system that was not dealt with. But he didn't manage to use the internet trying to even sneak into the vacuum tube computer I was living in. Oh, I see then. It all makes sense now. You were the problem. Or you were jumped and basically put to gunpoint. That must have been real from why nobody ever could find anything wrong with the system when they checked it out. Anyway, Digimon just went completely insane for no reason, wouldn't ever listen to me, even though I was super cute. Eventually, I couldn't really even move from all that constant coding. He was just terrible to me. It was so terrible. Oh, how awful. I had no idea out there. Sorry about that. It's real hard to even release an old computer. Was everything still operational to begin with, too? But its whole existence is probably a remnant of centralization AC system like the K Cafe owner you mentioned before today. The wiring must have been hooked up pretty poorly for Fridge to even be able to even wreak such havoc on the whole place then. And then therein lies the very root of how this all even managed to happen in the first place. But I do imagine our conversation right now must really be going for the internet we are living in as well. Yeah, by the way, is there a reason why you chose to even appear as an idol in those transformations instead of some cooler person? Well, why? She was just too cute for words, I guess. Um, it's simple, my friends. I just thought someone cute like her would just make someone really want to come and help me out because they like that whole Prince Charming stuff. I just picture me Yuki specifically because well, she was really amazing when she was really popular back in the day. She could sing, she could just dance like nobody's business, and her looks too. Fuyumi had everything you could ever want in an idol. Oh yeah, and about there was also a lot of world spare around the right time too. Her career was really starting to ever take off. There was such a long line for the moon rocks. Hold on, wait, why do I remember that about things? I don't even know my own name. That ain't looking good. Oh, I think I actually get what's going on here. It looks like we also uncovered a decades old time capsule. Wait, time capsule? Wait, what's that? Oh, your very memories aren't just raw bits of information. They're more than that. They actually concern humanity to them, let's all say. But I do bet you're actually some of these old memories stashed away in their lives, along with the very vacuum tube computer you've been living in for a while. That's also what time capsules are all for in the first place. Wait, that's what I am on some human traffic light thing. But memories or not, that also doesn't really make you any less empathetic or a good creature to encounter. Either way, this case is all wrapped up now. We'll look into this later on with this cat Digimon later on in life. Surely though, there's no other place like not quite like Nanako in life. Well, welcome to the family, I have to admit. Alright? He's our sidekick, basically. Or yeah, he's psychic. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But still, you have a real knack for you can get us all involved a lot of trouble stuff. So thanks again for always keeping it interesting around here. Alright? Chapter 3 Digital Monster. This is where we actually help our friend get her Digimon back. Nope. You actually called for me, Nokia. What even is it? I'm supposed to be getting some paperwork done. Instead of being telling you out here aside when you're doing paperwork, I do hope listen too much of a pain though. Yeah, it wasn't. The paperwork was born anyway. Hey, there's something I really want to hear to you here. It's actually, well, I'd really just, you had to come here of all things. So then, the very client's a friend of yours. We don't even get to pick our clients these days, you know. We have to go with whoever can pay the most. No, it's actually just I had something to ask of Mason, but not this. That's not how it works, this works, sweetie. Nokia Shirame, your very friend here is a pro sleuth now, earning a good paying wage out there for their work. The only way to ever ask something of a professional like him is to actually pay a professional rate for a case. Also, Mason is my assistant, too. Anyway, a case for my assistant is a case for me, too. Do I ever make myself clear in the matter? Okay, perfectly clear. I wasn't even trying to cause a problem, seriously. I didn't even think it would be such a big deal either. Yeah, with her, it probably is. Well, what kind of case is it then? Oh, yeah, right. Actually, I want me to go look out for some Digimon for me. Oh, Digimon? Yeah, you remember all the right, Mason? Digimon that helped me in Honolulu that helped you backed up in that night? I can make out with my good friends of mine. Anyway, that's all I really want you to do. No matter what else happens in life, no matter what happens, I'm really worried about them. There's innocent creatures out there. It's too dangerous for me to go search and wreck alone by myself, so I'm just scared. So please help me out. I know it's a real big request here. I mean, a case for you. Her attachment Digimon is so interesting, huh? Well, she actually asked you for you specifically, so I can't get involved more than this. I must incline to you and leave it to you. What do you say on the matter? Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, really? You actually help me out? Yes, I knew you would help a friend out. You're taking on this job. Be sure to receive fruits at the very end of your life. It also affects on the agency's rotation, too, if you don't complete it. She'll probably be good advertising for us, too, because of her looks. Okay. Sorry, so I really want to go back where we ever like that say before. But there's just a lot I really need to prepare on Mary too, so that's just me and Colleen, okay? Okay then. I'll see you later then. But only see you later, okay? This time around, alright? I don't want to die again. For missing persons, I'm missing Digimon now. Wow, perfect cases for cyber sleuth out there, no? Excellent. Get started with your investigation already. What's that? I seem happier than usual before. Well, that's very obvious. I just won't ever deny it. To be honest, though, I'm really just a little more perplexed by this very offbeat case. Hunting for Digimon things for sport. People are totally careless when it ever comes to their affections. Be they ever real or digital, it doesn't really make any difference anymore. This is also going to be a very interesting case for us. And you're planning to make some money off her, I know that for sure. Let's check our friend Nokia out before we log off today. Alright. So it's supposed to already unlocked, so it's really beautiful, yep. Great. Let's keep me like you part. Don't keep me waiting like last time around, okay? Yep. First of all, I'm going to have to go to that, well, the game corner and get some fights in that free money. But we'll do that next episode, overseers. And make sure to tune in when we play Digimon Story Time Stranders. I really wondering where my two characters in this life are going to be in that game. I really love Aiba. Like, nothing can deny. Like, he's awesome, and he better be in that game. He's like the main protagonist of the whole story. He's like the trend